Hi, and welcome back to the Badge to Boardroom channel. I'm your host, Jason Klink, and today we're tackling a question I get asked all the time. How do I take the incredible high stakes skills I developed in public safety and translate them into a successful, fulfilling career in the private sector? Many of you watching have served as firefighters, police officers, EMTs, and dispatchers. You've dedicated your lives to service, and now as you consider a transition, you might feel like your unique experience is hard to explain on a resume. You're not alone. I spent 3 decades in public safety as a firefighter, fire chief, as an EMT, as a 911 dispatcher and dispatch supervisor. I've been in the thick of it all, and I can tell you firsthand the skills you've cultivated are not just valuable, they're highly sought after in the corporate world. The challenge isn't the lack of skills, it's the language we use to describe them. Today, we're going to unblock that language, and we're going to break down your core public safety abilities and show you exactly how they align with the competencies private sector companies are willing to pay premium for. So let's get started. Let's talk about, crisis management and high stakes decision making. Think about your day to day. As a firefighter, you're making split second decisions about structural integrity, victim rescue, and resource allocation, all while a clock is ticking and lives are on the line. As a 911 dispatcher or dispatch supervisor, you're the first point of contact, managing multiple and multi simultaneous emergencies and providing critical pre arrival instructions. In the private sector, they call this risk management and business continuity. When a private sector company faces a product recall, a data breach, or a sudden market collapse, they need leaders who can remain calm, assess a volatile situation quickly, and execute a response plan under pressure. Your experience isn't just about putting out fires, it's about establishing immediate command, delegating tasks effectively, and maintaining composure when the stakes are at the highest. How to rephrase this on your resume? Instead of responded to emergencies, use manage high stress dynamic operational environments, developing and executing incident action plans to mitigate risk and ensure business continuity. The private sector application, this is crucial for roles in operations, logistics, project management, and high level leadership. You've proven you can perform under stress, a quality many candidates simply cannot demonstrate with real world life or death examples. So let's talk about communication and interpersonal abilities. In public safety, communication isn't just about talking, it's about precision, clarity, and efficiency. As an EMT, you communicate critical patient vitals and information to hospital staff under duress. As fire chief, you communicate complex policy changes to a diverse team and sensitive information to the public and elected officials. As a 911 dispatcher, you communicate life saving instructions to panic callers. This requires active listening, empathy, and the ability to de escalate emotional situations. In the private sector, this translates directly into stakeholder management, client relations, and team leadership. Companies thrive on clear communication, whether it's managing a difficult client relationship, leading a cross functional team, or presenting a strategic vision to a board of directors. Your experience as a dispatcher, for instance, provides unparalleled training in empathetic listening and rapid rapport building, skills essential for sales, customer success, and HR roles. How to rephrase this on your resume? Instead of train new dispatchers and handle public inquiries, use cultivated effective communication across diverse stakeholder groups, utilizing active listening and de escalation techniques to resolve complex conflicts and lead team development. The private sector application, look for roles in human resources, training and development, sales, account management, and leadership positions where you are responsible for guiding and motivating a team. The third major area is planning, logistics, and resource management. Think about the sheer logistics involved in a major fire or multi-vehicle collision. As a supervisor or chief, you're not just showing up, you're managing personnel, equipment inventory, budget adherence, and compliance with local, state, and federal regulations. You're maintaining and deploying highly specialized and expensive assets. In the private sector, this is called supply chain management, operations, and compliance. Every successful business relies on the efficient deployment of resources, be it budget, personnel, time, or physical inventory. Your experience as a fire chief managing an annual operating budget and capital expenditure for new apparatus, or a dispatcher supervisor scheduling shifts and maintaining compliance with strict policies and procedures is exactly what operation managers do every single day. How to rephrase this on your resume? Instead of maintained inventory of rescue equipment and managed a station budget, use oversaw the strategic planning and tactical deployment of high value resources, managing a multi dollar operational budget while ensuring strict regulatory compliance and inventory optimization. The private sector application, this experience is a perfect foundation for careers in logistics, supply chain management, procurement, operations management, and compliance auditing. Finally, let's take a look at technology and data utilization. The public safety world is increasingly driven by technology. As a 911 professional, you're using complex computer aided dispatch systems, geographical information systems, and massive data sets to determine the best response. As a fire chief, you're analyzing incident data, response times, and preventive maintenance logs to improve efficiency and justify budget requests. This translates directly into data analysis and technology adoption in the private sector. Companies need people who are comfortable navigating complex software, analyzing performance metrics, and using data driven decision making to drive strategic improvements. Your comfort with critical systems and operational data gives you an edge in today's data driven corporate environment. How to rephrase this on your resume? Instead of using CAD, or instead of talking about how you use CAD systems for call entry and dispatch, use leveraged advanced proprietary systems and data analysis tools to track performance metrics, identify trends, and inform strategic decisions aimed at enhancing operational efficiency. The private sector application for this, consider roles in business analysis, technical support, systems administration, or any field that requires meticulous use of data and technology for operational improvement. So let's wrap this up. With all of your years of experience and your dedication, this is a masterclass in personal development and professional development. You're already a seasoned expert in crisis management, empathetic communication, complex logistics, and data driven decision making. The key to a private sector transition is to simply enhance what you know and apply at work and what you do every single day. Start today by updating and upgrading your resume. Look at your public safety job descriptions and replace words like respond and handle with manage, lead, optimize, and strategize. You have the skills. Now it's time to just speak the language. So do me a favor, click the like button on this video, subscribe to the Badge to Boardroom channel, and follow along on this journey from civil service to public sector. Let's start turning your experience and the badge you're wearing into a boardroom position. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.